Keith, what do you want to talk about?
I'm available. I am available. I need that.
Pat, I got a question for AJ, actually.
Okay, is it about the Packers?
It is about the Packers. Yeah.
All right, we would like to hear because AJ's potentially a new owner.
AJ, just curious, you hear all this negative things with the Bengals organization, how, they don't have an indoor practice facility, they don't have, they have shitty food, whatever the case may be. What's it like going from an organization like Green Bay, where it looks like the Packers players are pretty well taken care of, to somewhere like Cincinnati Bengals?
Great question, Keith. What was it like the transition to Cincy? What did you learn?
Well, that's a very good question. I would think the show or the place that is pushing the narrative that are so upset about not having an indoor practice facility is right here, the Pat McAfee Show on Mad Dog Sports Radio channel.
Nobody wants to talk about for the players. I'll do it. Give them a
that happens all the time. The players in Cincinnati don't talk about it nearly as much as Pat does on here on the show. But
it's because this team stinks. You can't really talk about much.
I don't want to think about it.
What's funny, though? The reason I think this is a good question, too, is because I had teammates over my 9 years in Green Bay that may have left and they could have stayed or whatever, and a lot of them came back and they're like, do not leave, man. Stay here. This is like, I was wrong. And a lot of them didn't have great experiences other places because it is true. Like in Green Bay, they're always renovating. They're always making things nicer. We had a great weight room, and they built a giant another weight room and then a half indoor facility to go with our other big indoor facility that was already there. Like, they take such good care of you and take good care of your families. It's definitely different. But when I went to Cincinnati, for me, I came at a perfect time. I came when they redid their weight room, they redid the whole area you ate, and I also grew up a Bengals fan. I think that was one of the biggest reasons why.
Yeah, so you have a bias. They stink.
But also, the reason I enjoyed it, I know you've been to read, Pat. Shut up. I know you are, but the people there, the players, are why I enjoyed my time in Cincinnati. Now I apologize for telling you to shut up. I didn't really mean it.
No, it's good. I deserve it sometimes, but this particular case, I do not.
No, I just wanted to get to the point. Like, the reason Cincy was cool, though, was because the players there were awesome. Like, and I believe me, a lot of characters there, but they were fun, and we hung out together. And Marvin was a great head coach at the time, so that's why I enjoyed it the most.
Yeah, listen. I love the players. Okay, I have a lot of friends that have played over there. Okay, I bet you the locker room was awesome. Okay, I'm bumped about it, but the locker room probably had a roof that was caving in. Okay, and there's no practice facility indoor, so what do you got to do? Go out and get frostbite while you're trying to prepare for a goddamn AFC North game? No, it's 2020. Somebody needs to say, hey, I'll donate a goddamn indoor facility. Maybe that should be AJ Hawk, who's a lifelong Bengals fan.
Yeah.
Why don't you donate an indoor facility?
AJ?
It's a good idea. I don't think it'll happen for me, but maybe I could drum up some interest for some investors to do that.
The Hawk bubble?
I don't think the Bengals will ever win strictly because of that.
What if it's an advantage and it makes them tougher?
For how long?
What do you mean?
17 weeks? You think it makes them tougher? The whole season? I mean, maybe 1 week it'll make it tougher. Maybe 2 weeks it'll make it tougher.
No, it's not. It's not going to make you tougher at all.
Okay, I
was just asking a question that I knew the answer to.
Were you a sports show host all of a sudden? That seems like that's what sports shows are. You refused to buy into that bit last week, didn't you? Remember that?
Right.
Now
he's all in.
Connor's got me. I'm thinking of life a whole different way now because of Connor.
I understand if you're playing the Bengals and it's late, you practice outside, okay? So you get used to the weather because they don't have a dome. You're playing the Steelers. You got to do what you got to do or whatever. But goddamn, there's some sprints maybe that want to be had or like some workouts want to be had in the middle of the winter that guys probably aren't doing, because
some work after practice.
What is it? It's 15 degrees, huh? Yeah. All right, I'm going to get the fuck inside to our locker room that's probably shitty, and then I'm going to get out of here. I mean, you're not giving your team a real chance. Not doing it. But hey,